Sugar tastes so good.
It does.
It really is just so bad for us. Too much of it can lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, dental problems. I could go on and on and on.
None of that.
No.
The sweetness that we crave, though. So many of the convenient foods that we're giving our kids already has tons of sugar in it. As we're all adjusting to back to school, you need some inspiration to cut that sugar, establish some more healthy habits. And Jane Jones is America's no sugar baker. There's nobody better to ask. Joining us via Zoom this morning. Hi, Jane.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good to see you.
Oh, wonderful to see you again. We love it when you join us because you always find ways to keep things sweet but lose the sugar.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, you know what? We just got done with it. My husband and I just went to DC to meet with the USDA. They run the school lunch program for kids. And everybody across the United States is looking to decrease sugar. And you guys know the story. I lost my eyesight for 3 weeks due to sugar content and being a diabetic without knowing it. Juvenile diabetes it's increasing. So whatever we can do to help kids and their parents and grandparents reduce sugar, we need to do. So I couldn't be more thrilled to show you. I just made these with our adorable neighbors. They're a 6 and 10-year-old yesterday. It's a sugar-free thumbprint cookie. It's got the best ingredients. And you know what I liked the best about baking with them yesterday? They were so excited to bake something healthy that looked fancy and cool, all triple effect at the exact same time. And since day one, I started this blog. My gosh, that's been 5 years ago. I can't believe it. I've always been the baker who said, I want to make sure it's ingredients that you have in Michigan in your kitchen that I have in Florida in my kitchen. None of this like fake lemongrass stuff. It's like truly easy ingredients that you can use.
All right, wonderful. So, and I love that you're getting the kids in the kitchen too, because I don't think kids, they don't necessarily realize, well, this is actually healthy for me. They're baking, they're having fun, they're getting their hands dirty. Let's talk about lunch boxes and how we can send our kids off to school with something with less sugar.
Well, okay, so lesson from I guess it kind of have to be crowned now the no sugar baker, right? I have to read labels like no one's business. And you know what I've learned? When you look at those labels, when you're putting those lunches together, make sure you're looking at the serving size. I think they're getting a little sneaky on us, friends. You have to make sure you're looking at the serving size to see if it says it's for 1 serving or 2 or 5, right? So if you're gonna grab that granola bar thinking that it's like, oh my gosh, perfect, great snack, let's put it, it's easy to do, the kids can snack on it. Sometimes those granola bars, I've looked, Lacey, they have 3 or 4 servings at 20 grams of sugar per serving. Well, you're just giving your kid gobs and gobs and gobs of sugar. But you can also go to my website and make all these easy treats right here, pack them up away, send them off to school, send them off to the game, send them off to the hockey rink, and they're gonna have a good little snack too. It's all ingredients that you can use. The one that I just talked about, the thumbprints, again, it's flour, butter, egg, walnuts. That's it.
Wow.
Though when it comes to headed to school, a lot of times you got to have special dietary needs too. And like you mentioned, you read labels. Your diet alone, it could be considered a special diet. How is there anything on the site for those types of things, like peanut allergies and other things like that?
Oh my gosh, of course, right? So I was just actually, when I had the kids over, we were talking about, they don't enjoy peanut butter. And peanut butter, you really have to watch the label on. I made a mistake. I think we talked about this last time. I made a mistake the very first month I got sick and was like trying to rebake again. I went and grabbed the popular brand peanut butter, made a recipe thinking, oh, for years I've been told peanut butter is all protein, all healthy. Do it, Jane, do it, right? My glucose number skyrocketed, right? We want to shoot for 100. My glucose skyrocketed the next morning. I looked at that label so closely and I about dropped dead. Not really, but I about dropped dead seeing that, you know what? It was the sugar content. So now I use an all natural peanut butter, which is just ground up peanuts. So you got to be really smart about it too. But here, you have 2 options for 2 cookies. Oh my gosh, we just flipped over the container right there. 2 options for 2 cookies where one has peanuts, one doesn't. Because you have to be thinking too, if you're bringing items for school parties, not every child can have peanuts. Not every child can have flour or glucose. So how can you make it right? And listen, I just went to a party yesterday. We walked in and it was actually a reception for a special needs art gallery. They're like, hey, Jane, we got sugar-free cookies right here for you. My heart stopped because I was like, oh my gosh, they care enough about me too to make 4 cute little cookies on a plate. It melted my heart completely. I think it would do the exact same thing for a child to know that somebody cared enough too to to make sure that you're making things that can go around, everybody can have and enjoy. And you can find all of it for free, for crying out loud, at nosugarbaker.com.
There you go. It's simple as that. I love that so much, Jane. Thank you so much for joining us and helping us all get ready for back to school. NoSugarBaker.com. You can find all of these recipes. Follow her on Facebook.
Not only back to school, back to the hockey rink soon, friends.
Yeah, absolutely. And Instagram. There you go.